home bosses. It's another Motivation Monday, so I'm going to tell you another one of my stories, and again it's one of Aesop's fables. You probably have heard of them. This one's called The Travellers and the Purse, and the reason I picked this story is because I sometimes hear people say, why are people teaching others to sell on KDP? Amazon is getting really saturated, and the more people go on Amazon, the worse it's going to get. So we shouldn't really be teaching other people how to do this because it's going to make the situation worse for us. And I hear a lot of that kind of thing. It's almost like people don't want to share something good because they're afraid that they will miss out. So I think that is a mindset that I have completely given up on, because I don't feel that anymore. I don't feel that I have to keep things quiet because if I tell other people about it, I'm going to lose out. That is not the case at all. I think there is enough for everybody. I think that Amazon is a huge platform with space for so many sellers. People are buying more and more on Amazon, and therefore it doesn't matter if more sellers are joining Amazon or any platform. It can be eBay, it can be Etsy, it can be any selling platform. There are always going to be buyers, and there are always more buyers than there were before. So the other thing you also have to think of is that a lot of people that start selling on Amazon or on eBay or on Etsy or on any site, they sometimes drop out and they can't make it work for themselves for whatever reason, and they leave the platform. And that happens a lot with KDP. A lot of people start publishing books, or maybe they don't even get to that point and they give up. So this is why I always say to people, don't give up, because you might be giving up just before you're succeeding. You know, it does take time, and it takes effort, and it takes work. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. You have to work quite hard. But if you're willing to do that, then you can be successful. So the story that I've chosen, The Travellers and the Purse, kind of reminded me of that. So I'm just going to tell you the story and you tell me what you think afterwards. So this is The Travellers and the Purse. Two men were travelling in company along the road when one of them picked up a well-filled purse. "How lucky am I," he said. "I have found a purse. Judging by its weight, it must be full of gold." "Do not say 'I have found a purse,'" said his companion. "Say rather, 'We have found a purse, and how lucky we are.' Travellers ought to share alike the fortunes or misfortunes of the road." "No, no," replied the other angrily. "I found it, and I'm going to keep it." Just then they heard a shout of "Stop, thief!" and looking around saw a mob of people armed with clubs coming down the road. The man who found the purse fell into panic. "We are lost if they find the purse on us," he cried. "No, no," replied the other. "You would not say 'we' before, so now stick to your 'I.' Say 'I am lost.'" So what does this story tell us? It tells us we cannot expect anyone to share our misfortunes unless we are willing to share our good fortune also. So, I think in everything in life, the more you share, the more you get back. And the more you share, the more people will help you when you can't share. So I hope that kind of makes sense. I don't know. What do you think about this? Do you think that we are limited in what we have and what we can achieve, and it's better not to tell other people about how to do it? Or do you think it's a good idea to share things? I think it's a good idea. I think that whatever I know, if I can pass that on to somebody and it helps them, I'm happier than anything. So for me, it's a nice thing. It makes me feel good if other people are happier. So to me, it's really not a question about not sharing things. I like to share. So what about you? Do you like to share? Have you shared something? Do you help other people regularly? Or have you had bad experiences with that? Because, not all of our behavior is because we choose to behave like that. Sometimes we behave in a certain way because of our experiences, and sometimes they can be negative experiences. So yes, let me know what you think of this little story, and hopefully this has motivated you to share more and to not think that sharing is a negative. I think sharing things or sharing ideas is definitely a positive, but maybe you think differently. So let me know, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.